Foundations plays a major role in any type of buildings. All the superstructure loads has to be safely transferred to the foundation. So it is super important to design and detail the foundation efficiently. Hey friends, welcome back to Civil Engineering Mastery. In this video, we are going to discuss how we can study the Raft Foundation reinforcement plan and section, or we can provide the reinforcement details with examples. So without further delay, let's begin now. First, let's start off with the raft footing plan. If you have more than two columns close to each other, then in that case you have to combine all the columns and you have to provide the raft footing. For example, see here we have 6 columns. So these columns are close to each other and we cannot provide the separate isolated footing for this 6 columns. So in this case we have to combine all these columns and we have to provide the raft footing. This is one way of providing the raft footing. Another way of providing the raft footing is you have to cover the entire area as a raft footing. In this footing layout, we have isolated footing, combined footing as well as raft footing. In some cases where you have the soil bearing capacity is very low and you have clay soil, in that cases you have to cover the entire area with the raft footing. In this raft footing too, we have 6 columns. So how you have to arrive this area of footing? So this rectangle is the area of footing. You have to add the loads which is coming on these columns and then you have to arrive the area of footing. So once you have arrived the area of footing, you have to do the further calculation and then you have to arrive the depth of the footing and reinforcement details. Now let's look into the reinforcement details for this raft footing too. And we have one more raft footing here. This is raft footing 1. In this we have 5 columns but different orientation. Let's look into the raft footing reinforcement details. Here in plan we have the reinforcement details. This is one layer and this is one layer. If you look into the raft foundation reinforcement, it is a mat kind of reinforcement. There will be a bottom layer as well as in the top layer. If you see here Y16 at 4 inch center to center, this reinforcement detail, and this one is Y16 at 5 inch center to center, and here it is 16 at 5 inch center to center and again 16 at 5 inch center to center. See, if you look into this reinforcement detailing here, you will come to know this is bottom and this is top. And similarly, if you check from this layer, this one is bottom and this is top. Okay, let's look into the section 6. Okay, section 6 direction is this direction. Okay, if you look into the section 6, bottom we have 16 at 4 inch center to center, and here this reinforcement layers, which one has to come bottom and which one has to come top, because we have 2 layers, right? So that we have to study clearly. See, if you look into this direction, always bottom layer should be the higher reinforcement. So if you look into this direction, this bar is having the higher reinforcement 16 at 4 inch center to center. These two are the bottom reinforcement. So in this, which one is higher, that should come at the bottommost layer. Okay, so 16 at 4 inch center to center, this will be the bottom, and 16 at 5 inch center to center, this is the bottom top. See this reinforcement arrangement, how it looks. This is the straight bar. Okay, so if you look in from this direction, this is a straight layer. So straight layer is this one. Okay, straight. And if you from this direction, if you look into this bar is looking like a dot, that is 16 at 4 inch center to center. So this bar has to come below this one. So if you look into this section, you will come to know. So this 16 at 4 inch center to center is denoted as dot, and then this is the straight bar. Okay, so this is the bottommost bar. We can represent it as bottom, and then this will be the bottom top. Okay, next let's look into this top layer of bars from this direction. So this is top, bottom, and this one is top. Here both reinforcement are same, 16 at 5 in center to center. So see, this is top bottom and this dot is top top. So here we can write it as TB, that is top bottom, and this one we can mention it as top top. Okay, next let's see the section 8. Section 8 is different direction, this direction. So I'm going to select this bottom bars. If you see from this direction, this higher reinforcement layer has to come at the bottom bottom, and then this is the lower reinforcement, this has to come on the bottom top. See, this is bottom bottom and this one is bottom top. You can see the difference between these two arrangement, because when you look into the section in different direction, the reinforcement also will get changed. Next, top bars we can select. This is two top bars. If you look from this direction, will be getting this one as top top and this will be the top bottom. So this is top top and this dot is the top bottom. I hope it is clear for you. Just let's look into this RF2 for your reference. So in RF2, see, we have different reinforcement. This will be more interesting. First, let's take section 9. Okay, section 9 is in this direction. Let me select the bottom bars. These two are the bottom bars. The reinforcement is 16 at 5 in center to center and this is 16 at 8 in center to center. So this is the higher reinforcement. If you look from this direction, the higher reinforcement bar has to be at the bottom bottom. So this is the higher reinforcement bar. This has to be shown in the section in the form of dot bottom bottom, and this 16 at 8 inches center to center will be the bottom top as a straight bar. Okay, section 9. Section 9, these dots are shown as the bottom bottom, 16 at 5 in center to center. Let's mark it as bottom bottom and this one will be bottom top. Next, let me select the top bars. These two are the top bars. It is 12 mm at 6 in center to center. Similarly, here also we have 12 mm at 6 in center to center. So this is top bottom and this is the top top. See here, this straight bar is the top bottom and dot is the top top. These dots we can mark it as top top and this one we can mark it as top bottom. Next, let's look into the section 10. In section 10, let me select the bottom bars. If you look from this direction, the higher reinforcement is this one. So this will be the first reinforcement, straight bar, and this will be dot bar. You can see here this straight bar is the bottom bottom and this is bottom top. Similarly, you can mark here this is the top top and this one is top bottom. That's all about this raft footing drawing. Only you have to be very clear about this reinforcement, where you have to provide the bottom, where you have to provide bottom top, and that is depends on the reinforcement diameter and spacing. So if you detail one or two raft footing, you will easily come to know how you can provide the section details. Let's look into another drawing. So here I have the foundation layout. So in this layout, let's look into this raft footing number 22. This many columns are there. So the depth of the footing is 850 mm. Let's look into the plan and section of this raft footing 22. So if you look into this reinforcement plan, here there is a different kind of notation. That means, see, the bars are mentioned in firm line and the dotted line. Okay. So the bottom bars are given in the firm line and the top bars are given in the dotted line. See, we have section 22 in this direction. Okay, you can see the direction. So if you look into this direction, bottom bar will be this one. This is T20 at 100 mm center to center. 20 is the diameter, 100 is the spacing. Okay, and bottom top, this is 20 at 100 mm center to center. Both are same reinforcement, but if you look into this direction, this will be the bottom and this will be the bottom top. Okay, let's look into this section 22. Here, see, this bottom layer is 20 at 100 center to center and this dot is the bottom top. Okay, this is 20 at 100 center to center. Similarly, in top layer we have two different reinforcement. Top layer is this one, T12 at 100 mm center to center. So always the higher reinforcement has to be on the top. T12 at 100 mm center to center, and this will be the top bottom 10 at 150 mm center to center. See here, this is the layer T12 at 100 mm center to center, top, and this is top bottom 10 at 150 mm center to center. So in this way you have to provide the raft footing reinforcement details. So friends, I hope you like this video. If you really like the content, hit the like button and also share it with your friends. If you have any queries, your comments are always welcome. You can post it in the comment box, and don't forget to subscribe this channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.